if at all we use NEM platform and build the applications, so what are the other benefits? Like, no, every project has to undergo the process of funding.
Okay.
Every project has to undergo the process of acquiring the customers. Besides the technology help, will you also offer some kind of funding help and networking help?
Okay, around the world, NEM, even though we're registered in Singapore, but we have really people in 5 regions. In fact, here in Dubai, we just opened up the Dubai office to serve the EMEA, Middle East and Africa region. Basically, we have NEM China, NEM Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand. We also have a team in NEM Europe, based out of Belgium.
Okay.
We also have a NEM USA team. So the whole idea is to help governments, help corporate to build on NEM, the blockchain, right? At the same time, within our foundation, we have a venture fund where we can actually support young companies who want to build on NEM. The other thing that we have is nearly a fund that is set aside. It's around 250 million ZEMs. So that's around 100, based on today's price, it's around 100 million US dollars, right?
That's wonderful. So that means you already have your crypto.
Yes.
And it's getting traded at a $1.
It's at 40 cents US today.
40
it's around 40 cents.
Okay.
But why this is important? Because we feel that this funding will help young companies, and we call it a NEM community fund. So any company that's building a solution powered by NEM, they can apply for the fund from 500,000 ZEMs to nearly 3 million ZEMs. I think on average they've been getting around 1 million ZEMs, which is around 600,000, 400,000 US.
So today, another big problem that I am seeing is managing the servers. Okay. Any blockchain project, they don't manage their own server. They have to get into AWS kind of thing. But the cost of managing one node for a startup, it's looking very costly. So when I come to NEM, do I need to manage the server, or how does it look?
No, you don't, because what happened is, as we were growing over the years, we have today nearly 1,300 nodes on our public chain. And within that 1,300, we actually have a very a whole cluster of super nodes. Those super nodes actually are our backbone to what NEM is. And the whole idea is that we spread it out. But if you're a young company and you want to develop, let's say, a private permission chain or private chain, you can actually start small also. You can take that software, build your own private nodes, or maybe 3 to 5 nodes first, and as your business scale up, you add more nodes to the system.
I'm not talking about multiple nodes. Today, startups are not able to spend money for one node.
Okay.
One node on AWS, which is a good one. It's costing almost $1,000.
Yes.
Okay. Will it be the same if I come to the NEM also?
Well, for NEM
my
itself,
server costs come down?
For NEM itself, basically, a lot of people, when they first start, right, they can actually have their application running on the public chain. And with that, when it's on the public chain, they really don't need to spend a lot of money on the server itself, right? They just need to use the chain itself. I
understand. On a public chain, I use the server, but what about the transaction? There's a transaction fees. Like, look at it. Ethereum,
okay, all right.
$1.85 or a $2 or $1.5 is a transaction charge.
We actually do not do the way Ethereum does on the gas, where you have to increase your gas every time you want your transaction. We have actually a fixed amount, and that gets reviewed often so that it's low enough for conventional transaction. Right now it's 0.01% of a ZEM, so for every transaction. Of course, as our native currency goes up, part of what we do on the foundation, we bring it down. We bring it back down. We have actually a scale that we actually have in place. If it hits a certain scale, we will bring back down the transaction.
Understand.
And over the years, we have actually done that a few times already, so that it becomes affordable.
So using NEM, can I launch my own coin, or I have to always go with the NEM coin?
No, you can actually create your own digital currency. In fact, if you sit here in 5 minutes, I can teach you how to create your own token on a NEM blockchain. All in a few clicks, you can get it done without really learning complicated program and all that.
Wonderful. So, good guys, here you go. Using the NEM, you can launch an enterprise blockchain. You can launch your own coin. You can access the public nodes, and you can also access the cryptocurrency of NEM and the venture capital fund and the whole network. Sounds interesting, but I still suggest you go on to the nem.io, explore it, and if you want any help, Stephen is there.
Okay,
Stephen, if they want to reach you out, how do they reach you out?
Well, we are actually in most of the regions around the world. Come to our website, nem.io, and find out a little bit more. Our GitHub also is open to any developers who want to try and play around. We also have a test net, and most of all, if you're a young developer and you want to build on the NEM blockchain, and I think what you can do is try to understand a little bit about NEM itself, build your solutions, and perhaps even look at applying for our NEM community fund. And you never know, you'll get the funding to do what you need to get done.
I found it interesting.
Okay.
Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you so
very
much. Yeah.